but I love doing it. It starts out with the son deployed in Iraq. Our founder, Catherine Roberts, literally had a dream. In her dream, she saw a post-deployed warrior struggling with his war demons in the middle of the night. Like she was turning the page of a book, she saw this young soldier wrapped in a quilt. The demons had vanished and the room was filled with peace and tranquility. This was the seed that built our foundation. From one quilt awarded to a returning serviceman in 2003 at Walter Reed Medical Center, to today, our volunteers, and I repeat that, volunteers, have honored and comforted more than 377,000 veterans and active service members. The mission of Quilts of Valor Foundation is to cover service members and veterans touched by war with comforting and healing quilts of valor. Touched by war is the hidden impact of a war on our men and women engaged in current and past conflicts across the globe, and not all injuries are visible. A quilt of valor is not a charity quilt. A quilt of valor is not a blanket. Quilters get very offended. It is not a gift. Our quilts are a border. While we are ever mindful of those killed in action and those still missing in action, a quilt of valor is awarded to the living. A quilt of valor is a lifetime award, which honors, brings comfort, and promotes healing. It is a quilt which validates our deepest gratitude to the service and sacrifice of the recipient. I like to think of a quilt of valor in these terms. The top of a quilt, with its many colors, shapes, and fabrics, represents our communities and the many individuals we are. The batting, or the center of the quilt, is its warmth. It represents our hope that this quilt will bring peace, comfort, and healing to the individual who receives it. And the backing is the strength that supports all the layers of the quilt. It represents the strength of the recipient, the support of his or her family, community, and nation. The stitches that bind the layers together represent the love, the gratitude, and sometimes tears of its makers. Ladies and gentlemen, today is our privilege to honor Ethel Hannah with her quilt of valor. A quilt of valor is awarded with a hug. This quilt and the hug comes not only from me, but from our team and from everyone in the Quilt of Valor family. We have inscribed, nope. All right, go ahead. She's teaching me.
Tough job. Ready? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So pretty.
We have marked your name on your Quilt of Valor so that it can let future generations in your family know what you have done for your country. Thank you for your service and welcome home.
Along with the Quilt of Valor, I have a certificate from the ladies at the Quilt of Valor Foundation, and it says, O2 Ethel Hannah, United States Army, March 25th, 2024, the day of her award. The Quilts of Valor Foundation wishes to recognize you for your service to our nation. We consider it our privilege to do so. Though we may never know the extent of your sacrifice to protect and defend the United States of America, we award you this Quilt of Valor as an expression of gratitude from a grateful nation.